everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm in a different location for today's video. I am in my parents' room just because I thought the lighting might be better, but I wanted to do a video today talking about the law of attraction and The Secret, the book, and the power, and just how I use like positivity in my everyday life to bring like success and like everything I want. So I don't have like an order of what I want to talk about. I do have a notebook in front of me where I made notes from a book I really enjoyed about the 7 spiritual laws of success. So I thought I'd go through them with you. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is what is the law of attraction. So the law of attraction is basically where your thoughts attract the things in your life. So if you have really positive thoughts, you will attract good things. If you have really negative thoughts, you will attract negative things. And if you believe you can have something, you can truly have anything you want in the world. And I have known this to be true on multiple occasions of using positivity in my life to attract good things. And yes, I thought I would start with the 7 spiritual laws of success. So the first law is the law of pure potentiality, where you have to take the time to be silent. You can meditate twice a day, 30 minutes is enough. If you just witness nature silently, that's really good. And if you practice non-judgment. So these are just key points I got from the book, and I thought I would narrow it down for you guys. So that's one of the first key points, which I think is really important, especially now, to take time outside, to go on walks and spend time in nature. I definitely feel more inspired when I'm outside. Just seeing how beautiful the natural area is around me really motivates me in my life. So definitely a good point to consider. The next law is the law of giving. So it says you should bring a gift to everyone you encounter, receive all gifts life offers, and be open to others' gifts. You can circulate wealth by giving and receiving. So you wish everyone happiness, joy and laughter. So again, this does definitely link in with the law of attraction, just being so positive and giving to others, and then it always comes back around to you. I guess it's similar in the way of karma. So if you give out a lot of negativity, you get a lot of negativity back. But if you give out all positive vibes, you tend to attract more positive people. So for example, I had a really negative friend for a long time, and as soon as I let that person go, I found so many new amazing friendships that were so positive and have added so much to my life. And it just shows you that you literally never know what's around the corner. I thought I'd make all my friends at uni. I left uni and I was like, oh my god, how am I going to make any friends now? Like, I just thought I would be like all alone. And then through Instagram, I met the most incredible people who are now like my best friends, and it's really crazy what's around the corner when you don't even know it. So yeah, so that's another thing. Never give up as well. So you never know what you're going to find next. And sometimes where you think you're going to find something, you don't, and you find it somewhere you're not expecting. The universe has a funny way of bringing things round to you. So the next law is the law of karma, or cause and effect. So you should witness the choices you make and be fully conscious in the present to prepare for the future. So that's a good one. It's like taking every day as it comes and not wishing for the future, not wishing for a day in the future, and always looking forward to things. It's experiencing every like little pleasure in every day. So every small beautiful thing, just being grateful for that. Like even if it's just a cup of coffee in the morning, like I like to write down a list of things I'm grateful for. Like gratitude journals are really popular right now. So yeah, it's just all about retraining your thinking into, oh, today's boring, I'm not doing anything, into, oh my god, I'm so grateful for the sun, I'm so grateful for my family, I'm so grateful for this cup of coffee. Just being grateful for every small thing in your life. So that's a really good one. You also need to know what the consequences of your choices are, and will it bring happiness to yourself and others affected. So don't do selfish things. Do things to make yourself happy, yes, but don't do it if it's going to harm others. And always ask your heart for guidance. So always follow your heart. I like to follow my gut instinct. It's never really let me down. Usually if I ignore it, realise I was wrong to ignore it. So always trust your gut. If you feel comfortable about something, go for it. But if you feel uncomfortable, usually don't. Obviously people say take risks that scare you and stuff, but if you know in your heart it's going to be a bad decision, I wouldn't go for it. Like there are some things you just don't want to do. So the next law, number 4, is the law of least effort. So practice acceptance. This is a really key point. So you have to accept the moment as it is, not how you wish it would be. Do not struggle against what the universe is giving you. So just be acceptant. If something isn't working out the way you wanted it to, maybe it'll work out better next time. And take responsibility. So don't blame others or yourself. A problem is usually an opportunity in disguise, which is such a good way to look at things. Do not defend your point of view. Remain open to all point of view, not attached. That's saying that just don't be too stubborn with your views. Like, often people don't want to change their point of view, but you should always be open to learning new things and learning from others. So the next law is number 5, the law of intention and desire. This is one I do a lot actually. It's making lists of all your desires, and if you carry it and look at it before meditation, that's a really good way of attracting what you want in the universe. If you release this list and surrender it, the cosmic plan has designs for you. So if you write this list and then not keep thinking about it, you're more likely to attract what you've written on the list. And practice present moment awareness. Accept the present as it is and manifest the future. So if your present right now isn't perfect, you know, the universe has no time frame. You can get what you want tomorrow, you can get it in 10 years. So just know that it is on its way to you, but you can't change the present, you can only change the future. The next law is the law of detachment. Commit to detachment and allow others and yourself freedom to be as they are. Do not impose your idea or solutions on problems. Factor in uncertainty, solutions will emerge out of problems. I like this one because it's like saying there are unlimited choices, that there's so much magic in the world, so many possibilities to happen, that you just don't want to limit yourself to anything. And do not expect others to be the way you want them to be. People often do not change, and you just have to accept them as they are. And if you can't get along with them as they are, then you just need to move on from them, and you'll find people who are more suited to you. So the next is the law of Dharma, or purpose in life. So you need to nurture the goddess within your soul, pay attention to the spirit within you, and awaken the stillness in your heart, which is timeless and eternal. If you make a list of your unique talents, this is something I've also done, you list all the things you love to do, you will lose track of time and create abundance in your life and others. Ask yourself, how can I serve and how can I help? The answers will help you to help and serve others with love. So I wrote a list of all my unique talents, and it's supposed to, you know, attract good things in your life and find your purpose in life. And I just think, even if this all sounds silly to someone, if it's helping one person, why not do this? Like, these books have sold so many copies, so many people are following the law of attraction now, that it definitely is helping others. So it's definitely something we can all learn from. Yeah, I write a lot of lists of everything I want in the future, and often I'll look back at those lists and I've got it. So for example, before we even knew about Jeffrey, my little dog, I'd written on a list, I'd like to get a new dog this year. And my parents are so against getting another dog. No one wanted a second dog, but I just knew I just really wanted one. I felt like there was something missing. So I wrote this on the list. A few months later, I think it was, my mum's friend's dog was pregnant, and she was a cockapoo and the dad was a spaniel, I believe. And yeah, and then my mum just said, well, we'll have one. So we got Jeffrey, and I do believe that I attracted him into our life, and I'm so grateful we did that, because he is just the light of our lives now. He is just wonderful. Like, I can't even explain how much joy that dog brings to this house. So yeah, you never know what you can attract. Another thing I feel like I did attract is, I just talked about my friends, so definitely I feel like I attracted them. And also my 3As at A-level, I was working towards that for such a long time, and I used to imagine myself opening the envelope and getting the results I wanted. And yes, if you know me, you'll know I did want 1A star at least, but now looking back, I realised that to have the fun time I had at school, plus get those 3As, I couldn't have had the fun if I was going to get A stars, if you get what I mean. I would have been studying non-stop. So I do believe I attracted the 3As, obviously with hard work, but also manifesting it in my life definitely helped. Yeah, you know, for example, like uni didn't work out for me, and I thought maybe that would, but I think I had a gut feeling the entire time it wasn't for me, but I went with it anyway because I thought it was what was expected of me. And then when I got there and I hated it and I missed home so much, I realised, no, this isn't for me. And even though throughout my whole life I thought I would go into further education, like everyone expected me to just be a lawyer or a doctor or something, and then I just kind of fell into this Instagram thing. I'm working for my dad, and I enjoy Instagram so much, and the fact that I can make money from it now is just incredible. And that is another thing I feel like I attracted. I feel like I attracted my small success on Instagram. I wouldn't say it's as successful as others, but I do feel like I'm getting there. So yeah, with hard work obviously and manifesting your goals, you can attract anything. And I never expected to have, say, nearly 15,000 followers. That was always a goal so far out of reach for me. So to have that now feels like a dream come true, as silly as it might sound to some people, and also just to have the platform to have so many friendships and to talk to so many people every day, I just absolutely adore it. So, and I never saw myself as an Instagram blogger or anything. I just never thought it would happen for me. I do believe I manifested my Instagram, and working for my dad is like another great thing I can do from home. And yeah, I think I might even go full-time with it soon. And right now I'm working on manifesting some new goals. So I'm manifesting, I want to pass my driving test. Obviously, as soon as this virus is over, I'm really working really hard towards that. I always imagine myself with my new car, and it's silly, but I always imagine myself in an Instagram post, like saying I've passed my test. I find that to be the most realistic way of manifestation for me. And say we want to move house, I imagine myself standing in a brand new kitchen saying, oh, we moved. And I find that really makes it realistic in my head. You can really manifest anything you want, and obviously it might just take some time, but you can. So yeah, I think that covers everything I wanted to talk about. Obviously I've missed so much, but I just wanted to show you the book I'm reading right now, which is called The Secret, The Power. And I just wanted to read you a little extract from it. It says, so many people don't live for today. They're completely consumed with the future, and yet it is how we live today that creates our future. It is what you feel today that matters, because it is the only thing that determines your future. Every day is an opportunity for a new life, because every single day you stand at the tipping point of your life. And on any one day you can change the future through the way that you feel. When you tip the balance to good feelings, the force of love will change your life so fast you will scarcely believe it. So this book and The Secret is just all about changing the way you feel. I can't stress that enough. If you feel good things, you will attract good things. You can't be feeling negative. Obviously lockdown is a stressful time for so many people, but it's so important to stay positive and come out of this the other side more successful. Yeah, if you haven't read this book or The Secret, I really would recommend it. I do feel it changed my life, and maybe in 5 years or 2 years I'll come back and I'll do another one of these videos and I will talk to you guys about new things I manifested. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, if you have any questions, leave them below. I am by no means an expert on this topic. I have just researched it a lot. I read all the threads on Reddit about people who are using the law of attraction in their daily life. I think it's an amazing thing. I think it's like real magic. I think it's absolutely just something everyone should be doing if you want to achieve good things in the future. So yeah, leave me any questions below. Follow me on Instagram, Lives Life and Home, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.